All right, this is the genetics quiz you need to make up. Number 1, the father of genetics was A. T.A. Knight, B. Hans Krebs, C. Gregor Mendel, or D. None of the above. Number 2, what is the probability that the offspring of a homozygous dominant individual and a homozygous recessive individual will exhibit the dominant phenotype? Remember, you can do a Punnett square on the side if you need to. Is it A, 0%, B, 25%, C, 50%, D, 100%? And again, you can pause this at any time or go back to repeat the question. Number 3, the passing of traits from parents to offspring is called A, growing up, B, development, C, heredity, D, maturation. Number 4, when Mendel crossed pea plants that differed in 2 characteristics, such as flower color and plant height, A, these experiments led to his law of segregation. B, he found out that the inheritance of one trait did not influence the inheritance of another trait, or the other trait. C, he found that the inheritance of one trait influenced the inheritance of the other trait. Or D, these experiments were considered failures because of the importance of his work was not recognized. Question number 5. When crossing 2 heterozygous individuals, which of the following is true? A, 50% are homozygous dominant, 25% are heterozygous, and 25% are homozygous recessive. B, 25% are homozygous dominant, 50% are heterozygous, and 25% are homozygous recessive. C, 0% are homozygous dominant, 100% are heterozygous, and 0% are homozygous recessive. Or D, 50% are homozygous dominant, 0% are heterozygous, and 50% are homozygous recessive. Number 6. If an individual has 2 recessive alleles for the same trait, the individual is said to be A, homozygous recessive for the trait, B, haploid for the trait, C, heterozygous for the trait, or D, mutated. Question 7. An individual heterozygous for a trait and an individual homozygous recessive for the trait are crossed and produce many offspring. These offspring are likely to be A, all of the same genotype, or B, of 2 different phenotypes. Question number 8. Please refer to the illustration here. The phenotypes represented by box number 1 right here is A, green and wrinkled, B, round and yellow, C, round and green, or D, yellow and wrinkled. Please refer to this key. So big R is round seed, little r is wrinkled seed, big Y is yellow seed, Y is green seed. Again, what is box number 1? Number 9, an allele is another word for a gene, letter A, B, a homozygous genotype, C, a heterozygous genotype, or D, one of several possible forms of a gene. Question number 10. In rabbits, black fur B is dominant over brown fur B. Consider the following cross between 2 rabbits. Refer to the illustration to the side. The device shown, which is used to determine the probable outcome of a genetic cross, is called A, Mendelian box, B, genetic graph, C, Punnett square, D, phenotypic paradox. Question number 11. What is the picture below called? A, a Punnett square, B, a family tree, C, a pedigree, D, all of these. Question number 12. In the picture above, is the trait dominant or is the trait B recessive? Number 13. Assume that the red-green color blindness is sex-linked. A colorblind woman and a man with normal vision have a son. The son's genotype is A, XAY, B, XAY, C, XAXA, or D, XaXa. Number 14. The difference between a monohybrid cross and a dihybrid cross is that A, monohybrid crosses involve traits for which only one allele exists, while dihybrid traits involve two alleles. B, monohybrid crosses involve self-pollination, while dihybrid crosses involve cross-pollination. C, monohybrid crosses involve one trait, dihybrid crosses involve two traits. D, dihybrid crosses require two Punnett squares. Dihybrid crosses require two Punnett squares. A monohybrid cross. 15. The likelihood that an event will occur is A, problems, B, probability, C, probability, let's try that again. A, problems, B, probably, C, probability, D, Murphy's Law. And again, the question is 15, the likelihood that an event will occur. Question 16, the picture of the picture to the side below, the picture right here with the fish shows what? A, incomplete dominance, B, codominance, C, multiple alleles, D, all of these. Notice the bottom fish shows both blue and red colors. So the one on the left is red, the one on the right is blue, and they have a baby fish that has both colors. Number 17, to figure out the gametes in a dihybrid cross, use the blank method. Is it A, the FOIL method, B, the Boyle method, C, the Coyle method, or D, the Goyle method? Number 18, what are the possible gametes for capital B, lowercase b, capital F, little f? Is it A, big B, little b, big F, little f, big B, big F, little b, little f? Or is it B, big F, big B, big F, FB? Or is it C, big B, big F, big B, little f, big B? And let's cross out number 18. Ask your teacher to put a fourth answer on the board. Number 19, in blank, the alleles are neither dominant nor recessive, and both alleles are expressed in the offspring. A, codominant, B, incomplete dominance, C, dominant and recessive, D, multiple alleles. And number 20, blank means to have a dominant and recessive allele in its genotype. Is it A, purebred, or is it B, hybrid? And please go back to question number 18. Let's add in one answer, or one more answer. So again, the question was, what are the possible gametes for a heterozygous big B, little b, and a heterozygous big F, little f? The last possible choice would be big B, big F, and big B, little f, and little b, big F, and little b, little f. So again, which choice would it be? A, B, C, or D on that? Again, please go back and review any questions that you need to hear again by reversing or dragging the arrow on the video. Thanks.